What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about the Modern Warfare 3 Zombies content overview for launch comms. This is going to be the very final blog post that we're going to get prior to the launch of Modern Warfare 3 on November the 10th. So as you guys can see from Call of Duty's official blog, welcome to Operation Deadbolt. Your main tasks, aside from surviving hordes of zombies and the machinations of the PMC group Terminus outcomes, are threefold. Operation Deadbolt: explore an open world and search for valuable acquisitions and schematics. A world of opportunity: complete contracts to earn essence, collect acquisitions, and clear missions to discover what is really happening in the exclusion zone. And we'll call it EZ for short. Secure and extract: you need to learn when the situation on the ground becomes advantageous as well as untenable. Immerse yourself in work with other players to complete the more difficult mission objectives and extract when you're overwhelmed. So MWZ, the Zombies Lobby. The main menu across the top, Lobby, Gear, Strike Team, Customized Battle Pass Store, is meant to prepare you for the next mission to survive the undead hordes. The match and progress information along the bottom of the screen allows you to launch into your next match and quickly ascertain how much of the zombie story missions you completed. So that's really interesting there. Readying up for a mission, so you got Strike Team Operators. Recruit any unlocked operator for your Strike Team. Each recruited operator will have their own soldier gear. All operators you've unlocked from both Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are available, and 2 operators, Ripper and Scorch, are unlocked after you complete specific challenges within zombies. Each Strike Team operator can be chosen and comes with 5 different customizable equipment slots. The gear you find during missions is saved here and includes kill streaks, armor, gas masks, and medical items. Rucksacks. Fill your rucksack with essential acquisitions that you find on the battlefield or craft via valuable schematics. Initially there are up to 5 open slots in a small rucksack. After your first mission, providing you have found either acquisitions or schematics, you can add such items to the rucksack. Loadouts. Choose 2 primaries or a primary and secondary weapon to take along with a lethal, tactical and field upgrade. You have all, for primary and secondary weapons, all MW2 and 3 weapons are available to use in zombies. Any that are XP recommended are denoted by the small fire icon and grant you more XP if used. Insured slots. These are weapons you've leveled up, add attachments to, and come from the weapon pool of over 100 MW2 and MW3 weapons. If you fail to exfil with an insured weapon, it only becomes available after a cooldown period. You have up to 3 insured slots, and 2 of them are unlocked after completing zombies missions. Contraband stashes. These are weapons you've found and exfilled with and are permanently lost if left behind during a mission. Keeping a stash of up to 20 of these weapons, which may or may not have attachments standard to them, is helpful when augmenting your loadout. Tactical and lethal equipment. So tacticals include the stun grenade, smoke grenade, scatter mine, decoy grenade, shock stick, stim, or experimental gas grenade. Lethals include the frag grenade, claymore, throwing knife, thermite, proximity mine, drill charge, sticky grenade, C4, Molotov cocktail, and breacher drone. Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather today, so I apologise about this. Zombies field upgrades in MWZ, or Modern Warfare Zombies, are completely different from the equipment available to multiplayer operators. There are 6 of these, 5 of which are unlocked as you progress through the military player ranks. Energy Mine, medium recharge, spawn an explosive dealing massive damage to enemies who set it off. Frenzied Guard, slow recharge, repair armor to full force at all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. When enemy kills, repair armor during this time. Excuse me. Healing Aura, slow recharge, heal all players immediately and in last stand. Frost Blast, medium recharge, damage enemies with the initial blast and slow those that enter the area of effect. Ether Shroud, medium recharge, become invisible to zombies. Tesla Storm, slow recharge for 10 seconds. Lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. Adding to your attacks. Once you return from your first few successful missions, you are able to place acquisitions into your rucksack for use during subsequent outings. You can also start to craft your own acquisitions at the schematic crafting location in the lobby between drops. Acquisitions, these are single-use items that can give you an advantage on the battlefield. Acquisitions you find and exfil in your rucksack can be added to your info acquisition stash within the rucksack menu. Schematics. These are highly sought-after plans that permanently allow you to craft acquisitions that you can add to your rucksack. Schematics have a cooldown period, after which they can be brought into the exclusion zone. So that's really interesting there. The following types of acquisitions can be found and used or crafted if the schematics are located, and all have a rarity value associated with them, denoting how difficult they are to find and the level improvements they can bring to the weapon or item they affect. Ethereum. The Dark Ether element is used in conjunction with crafting schematics to bolster your weaponry. Raw and refined Ethereum crystals, these are used to upgrade your Pack-a-Punch weapon levels to levels 1 and 2 respectively. Uncommon, rare, epic ether tools, these upgrade your currently held weapon to a rarer form. The rarer the form, the more impressive damage the weapon inflicts. Perk-a-Callers, some of you may recognise these. The best gloves and gear perk system is not available in zombies. Instead, receive a permanent boost throughout a mission, unless you fully die, to various in-game attributes by finding or crafting a Perk-a-Caller. Deadshot Daiquiri, ADS, or aiming down the sight, moves to enemy critical location, removes the scope sway. Death Perception, obscured enemies' chests, resources, and item drops are more easily spotted. Elemental Pop, every bullet you fire has a small chance to apply a random ammo mod effect. Juggernog, increases maximum health. PhD Flopper, damage to prone triggers an explosion. The explosion increases the higher fall. Immunity from fall damage while diving. Immunity from area of effect damage from weapons that you're using. Quick Revive, reduce the health regeneration delay time by 50% and the amount of time it takes to revive an ally by 50%. Speed Caller, drink to reload and replace an armor faster. Stamina Up, increases run and sprint speed. Tombstone Soda, on death you create a tombstone stash at that location containing your backpack inventory in the next game. Ammo mods, you've got Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Dead Wire, Napalm Burst and Shatterblast. So that's really interesting there. Pretty sure most of you guys will probably recognise, as the name suggests, what all of these do. Wonder Weapons. Locate the necessarily and devilishly difficult to find schematics, and you're able to craft some of the most arcane and powerful weaponry ever seen. The Wonder Weapons available at game launch are currently redacted. So I think we've managed to identify a couple of these, if I'm not mistaken, so it'd be interesting to see exactly what's going on with this. I believe the Wunderwaffe is amongst that, so that's really interesting. Missions Overview, Acts, Tiers and Rewards. Begin to acclimate to the horrors of the Uzbekistan exclusion zone. I'm just going to call it UEZ for short, and commence a multi-layered storyline that focuses on a variety of tiered missions in 3 acts. Not all missions are immediately accessible, and the mission you wish to complete, which you may have one or multiple tasks, is highlighted. Mission completion rewards including acquisitions, cosmetic items, durable items, double XP tokens are also visible prior to infill. Complete tasks within a mission and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete missions within a tier and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all tiers to finish an act and receive unlocked missions and rewards. Complete all 3 acts to receive a redacted, no idea what that is, and continue to uncover the mysteries plaguing the exclusion zone prior to the storyline continuation of Season 1. Mission parameters. You have freedom and flexibility to explore the EZ throughout Uzbekistan, and infilling allows you to complete a wide variety of activities as well as specific mission tasks you assign to yourself prior to the session start. Aside from the specific mission tasks you are undertaking, each zombie's infill enables you to explore, as the word suggests. This can be done with a purpose, or you can simply remain in the relatively safety of a low threat zone, as you learn how to deal with a variety of enemy threats. Weapon leveling is an excellent plan within the outer edge of the map. Complete contracts. This allows you to earn essence, the in-game currency, mainly gathered after zombie culling, and acquisition by completing contracts in the field for Operation Deadbolt. Upgrade to progress. Spend essence at machines across the map and upgrade your weapons and gear. Extract acquisitions. Successful extras allow you to keep acquisitions to get a head start in the next deployment. Within a deployment, your TAC map displays a variety of interesting game features, and some of the most important ones are detailed below so you can understand how to interact with them. The buy stations allow you to purchase a variety of helpful items such as kill streaks, gas masks and other essentials, as well as sell any unwanted items you've collected. Coca-Cola machines. This allows you to purchase a beverage that increases your prowess in a variety of ways that I've already covered. Pack-a-Punch machines. This upgrades your currently carried weapon, usually in the ammunition and damage departments, for a price. Wall buys. Outlines of weaponry can be found on the walls of various buildings throughout the exclusion zone. Interact and purchase the weapon as needed. Mystery boxes. These often excitingly randomly generated prize, likely a weapon of varying rarity and occasionally a wonder weapon. Wonder weapons are redacted. Nothing gets in, nothing gets out. So what are you guys' thoughts of this? Let me know in the comments box down below. It sounds very much to me like I think it was Black Ops Cold War. I'll have to try and think back here, but I'm pretty sure Black Ops Cold War, or if not something similar, had a similar idea on how to actually play in zombies. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this in the past, with like the Ethereum Shroud and all the rest of it. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that was in the Dark Ether story that I recently, well I say recently, but a few years ago I did a live stream for the very final mission. So what know you guys' thoughts of this? Let me know in the comments box down below. Just before I finish off this video, fans that digitally pre-ordered MW3 were able to play campaign early beginning on November 2nd. Regardless of a pre-order or which edition someone purchased, players contribute to Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer and zombies on November the 10th. Modern Warfare 3 is available through a standard edition for $69 on PC, a cross-chain edition of $69 on PlayStation and Xbox, or a Vault edition on all platforms for $99. So that's really interesting there. MW3 worldwide launch times. So November 9th at 2023, that's going to be at 9 PM Pacific, 11 PM Central. November 10th at 2023, that's this Friday, 12 AM Eastern, 5 AM Greenwich Mean Time, 6 AM Central European Time. 10:30, I believe that's India, 2 PM in Japan, 4 PM in Australia. So, just for a little heads up, that's the graphic that we're all referring to for this. So that's really interesting there. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts are of that. The multiplayer and zombies preload is now live on battle.net apparently. It appears to be 126 gig. PlayStation owners, November 8th will be 10 AM Pacific. This way you can preload the Modern Warfare 3 beta. So November 8th, 10 AM Pacific, 11 AM Central, 12 PM Eastern, 5 PM UK, 6 PM Central Europe, 10:30 in India, 2 AM in Japan, 4 AM in Australia. Xbox owners, 10 AM Pacific, 11 AM Central, 12 PM Eastern, 5 PM UK, 6 PM Central Europe, 10:30 India, 2 AM in Japan, that's on November the 9th, and 4 AM in Australia Eastern. PC owners, November 8th, 10 AM Pacific, 11 AM Central, 12 PM Eastern, 5 PM UK, 6 PM Central Europe, 10:30 in India, 2 AM on November 9th in Japan, and 4 AM in Australia East. So that's really interesting there. According to PlayStation size, the file size of the MW3 multiplayer data pack is around 18.5 gig. So as you guys can see, HQ version 1.3, so this is what we're going to make expecting to see of this for the full launch. So PS4 will be 73.129 gig, PS5 89.019 gig with additional file sizes there. Campaign Pack 1 and 2 preloads now available, launch on November the 2nd. This is for, if I'm not mistaken, this is for the multiplayer and zombies, I think. So PS4 35.097 gig, PS5 50.984 gig. That's for multiplayer and zombies. Preload November the 8th, launch November the 10th. For zombies, we believe at this present moment in time on PS4 it's going to be 18.5 gigabyte for multiplayer. We don't know anything for zombies yet. So that's really interesting there. Campaign secrets are being previewed apparently. Although all achievements for Modern Warfare 3 have been revealed, Xbox provided HD screenshots of all the trophies apparently. So I'll just let you guys take a look at some of these screenshots that we've got. So that's really interesting there. On top of this, we recently learned about the start times for the actual Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 recently. As you guys can see, I'm just going to skip ahead here. Recent Call of Duty blog posts have confirmed an early December target date for MW3 Season 1, but that's of course subject to change. If December 6th does stick, they expect all content to become playable at 9 AM Pacific, 11 AM Central, and 12 PM Eastern, 5 PM UK. So that's really interesting there. Well, apparently we're going to be getting themed seasons for Call of Duty's 20-year anniversary, which happened a few days ago now. We're going to be getting new multiplayer maps. Now, pretty sure I recognise this one from, I think it may have been Advanced Warfare, but I'll have to double check on that. But that looks really familiar. Let me know what you guys' views and thoughts of that in the comments box down below. We're also getting all new DLC weapons, including the Ram 7, the TAC Evolvers, the XRK Stalker, HRM9, and the ARX 160. Really interesting. Excuse me. Activision recently confirmed that while DMC will remain playable in beta, it will not receive an integration with MW3, nor will it support new maps like Kazakhstan either. Future of DMC will reportedly be revealed closer to the launch of the first MW3 content update. We've also got ranked play emblems here. It looks really interesting there. Looks pretty much the exact same as MW2. Got seasonal prestiges. While there won't be one in the pre-season, there will start from Season 1. So that's really interesting there. And just to finish this off here, guys, we've also learned about the Verdansk Warzone map release date coming in 2024. Of course, we got this announced back in Call of Duty Next. So that is really interesting there. Apparently it's already planned, so as you guys can see, Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island, these will be returning, of course, in 2024. But we can assume, considering what's happening with Fortnite at the moment, you guys may have seen some content of mine here on the channel about in regards to that. They've all gone back to the original Chapter 1 map. Of course, been remastered, of course, and because they decided to go back to that Chapter 1 map, it actually managed to achieve 44 million players in its first weekend of the season. And it's having 1 million to 5 million concurrent players since the season's launch. And that happened, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that actually happened on November the 3rd, I believe. So, really interesting here, guys. Let me know what you guys feel and thoughts of this in the comments box down below. I hope everyone's found this really enjoyable. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Don't forget notification bells so I'm seeing more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.